2.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think something's going on behind your back and you want peace of mind, that's what this is. So Hayley in Granada Hills reaches out and she goes, I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but my husband came back from a work trip and I looked down and he had a pair of knee burns on his body.
Whoa.
Knee burns on his body. Now, you don't get knee burns on your body unless something has happened.
That's not true.
This to me...
Okay.
You normally get your knee burns, Tanya.
I mean, sometimes if I jump after Sunny, like, and my
knee burns,
my knees run
like
across the
rug
carpet.
burns on
Yeah,
the knees?
yeah.
You get rug burns.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get like knee burns, but I can understand like my knees almost like getting bruised from being on the ground so much with the kids and stuff.
I think if you were to get down on this floor and look at the exact spot and where the knees burn, this is a problem. That's what she's saying. This is a problem. The guy went on a work trip. He's not running around with his dog on his knees.
Oh, right. The work trip does throw it a little bit.
What does he do for work?
Well, that's why she's here. So she just doesn't know, am I being paranoid or is something going on? But he comes back with rug burns on his knees, knee burns. I don't know. Hayley, good morning, and thank you for reaching out. So I agree with you. I don't think you're being paranoid. I think this is a real issue. I mean, to get rug burn on your knees, that's pretty intense.
What did he say? Like why they were there?
Well, he said he had a work trip in Vegas, and when he came home, he like had no actual reasoning for it. Like I noticed it, and he just goes, "Oh, that's so weird, huh? I have no idea." And then a few minutes later, he comes back and he goes, "Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. It was I had to pack my suitcase and I had to kneel down on the floor for a long time, and that's how I must have gotten it."
But kneeling down on the floor and rug burn are different actions.
It's true.
To a result.
Like the redness
100%.
would go away after an hour.
And were both knees equally as rug burned?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Had
it
rug
was
burn
very
on your knees, guys?
noticeable.
It's painful.
No.
And to get there, you've got to. It takes a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So it just didn't make sense to me at all. And I'm still trying to not be so paranoid about it. But, you know, like I have just this history with like my dad cheated on my mom and I'm pregnant. And I just want to make sure that I'm not just being over emotional.
There it is. The history.
I don't think you're being paranoid. But we are going to make the
Okay.
call to your husband here. Can you hold on 1 second? We need to get this Ryan's Roses call done. Here's what you should be thinking about. Hayley's married 2 years. Her husband goes away on a work trip, and he comes back with rug burn on both his knees. It's questionable.
It's not great. And what makes you such an expert on rug burns?
Yeah, Ryan, answer the question. How do you know about rug burns on your knees? From experience? Gonna have to think about that one, right?
Just burn,
Yeah.
rug burns? I mean, I've had rug burns
On the knee.
over the years.
Yeah, I feel like you're
Specifically.
very aware of how
Well,
painful that is.
I've had rug burns. Haven't you had rug burns on your back before too? Like you just
No.
you get rug burns. They're painful.
No, haven't had that.
I think anybody that was growing up camping like
Look, I've gone camping when I was younger, and I've done a lot of camping, and never once have I ever gotten rug burns on my knees. Maybe cuts, scrapes, bruises from falls and whatever, but never rug burns.
out in the athletic, out in the wild, you get a rug burn here and there. It's painful. It stings too. You just don't eat that. What I'm saying is it takes a lot of friction to get a rug burn. It's not a
Camping.
bruise. He said it was pressing his knees while he was down packing. It's not. Like I do it all the time. I don't get rug burn.
Why do you do it all the time?
I
What do you-
pack my clothes. I have to travel a lot.
Oh, I thought you got rug burns on your
No,
knees
I
all
pack
the
my
time.
suitcase all the time down on my knees and on the floor. I don't get rug burn from it. I mean, I packed a lot of suitcases in my day.
Well, put on a bench. It's bad on your back.
Hayley, we're going to call him. I don't think he's being paranoid. I want to find out how he got the rug burns. He says it was because he was kneeling down packing his suitcase. I don't buy that a second. I just don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could you say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name? Go ahead.
Ryan, you absolutely have my permission to call Jared.
So be very quiet. We are going to find out if he sends the roses to you or maybe he's thinking about someone else and that gives us the information we need. We don't know. So good luck and here we go.
Hi, is this Jared?
There is.
Hi, my name is Rita. I'm calling from Paradise Arrangements. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We're actually an LA-based flower company, deliver all over LA, even parts of OC. We're offering a promotion today. If you're interested, it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh,
They're absolutely free. I don't need cash from you, credit card info, or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our business. It's something we do about once a month, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they can receive them by lunchtime today.
what's the catch?
Refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements. Come back as a customer one day. Leave a Yelp review. Any of those things.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You don't need a credit card, right?
Nope, I do not. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
All right, fine. So her name is Terry.
Okay. How do you say Terre?
No, Teri.
Teri. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card for Terry?
Let's do, so we make a great team.
We make a great team.
Jared, your voice is being on the radio. Can you tell us who Terry is and the team you're talking about? I got your wife, Hayley, on the phone. This is the question that's on her mind. Thank you for staying on with us. Who is Terry?
You gotta be kidding me.
Your wife is on the line.
Yeah.
Terry is my supervisor.
And what else is Terry to you?
That's it. She
That's
is my
it.
supervisor.
You're going to send her roses? Terry roses will make a great team? Just supervisor? That's it?
Don't tell me what the hell's going on.
Yeah, well, look, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Hayley is concerned. She thinks you're cheating on her. You come back from a Vegas work trip with rug burn on both knees. Takes a lot of friction to have rug burn.
What?
So were you with Terry?
No, Terry's like 60 years old. My wife knows that.
Well, who were you with in Las Vegas?
This is ridiculous. I've already discussed this with my wife.
That doesn't make any sense, Jared. It still doesn't make sense. Nobody thinks that your excuse is real. Nobody gets rug burns from packing a suitcase. It just doesn't happen. You're lying. And I just want to know what it is.
Okay. Listen. The real reason is that I got into a fight with Paul. That is the reason.
On your knees?
What? Paul? What?
Yeah.
Who's Paul?
Yeah, I said something I shouldn't have, and he shoved me as I was walking away, and I landed on my knees.
You landed on your knees and got rug burn from that?
Like what? Yeah. You weren't wearing pants or what? What? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Just really, no.
And the lies continue. Now he's saying that he got assaulted by his supervisor. Couldn't it have been just fired for this? Or maybe the supervisor arrested him for assault and battery?
No, they were just really thin and they ripped, and that was it.
Okay, if this was true, why didn't you just say that? This still doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't you just tell me?
Because Paul is technically, he's above me, and I didn't want you to think I was putting my job at risk by, trash talking to him or mouthing off to him, so I just didn't say anything.
This is a simple one for Hayley. All she has to do is, after this call from Ryan's Roses, she should simply call his office and talk to, was it Paul, who he got in a fight with, and get to the bottom of all this.
Okay, well then what about where are those pants? I didn't see any ripped pants from your trip coming back in the suitcase. What happened to them?
Because I threw them out. I didn't even bring them home. What?
Or maybe, just maybe, he may have soiled his pants with Terry, his 60-year-old boss.
I don't. This is not adding up. This is still, you're actually just making me more upset because this is not.
Because you're paranoid. You're paranoid.
Oh my God.
But Hayley, tell Jared why your mind goes to this and why you don't have security in your marriage.
Well, he should know. I've told him, Jared, my dad cheated on my mom. He left us. It has created like the biggest rift in our family. And you knew that I had a trust issue with this kind of stuff. And
I wouldn't
what
do
you're
that to
saying
you.
is,
You know that.
I don't know, because you're lying to me right now. I can tell you're lying to me. This just isn't, that doesn't make sense, how someone could push you and you fall and you get a rug burn. That still doesn't add up to me, Jared. I just don't know what else.
At this point, Jared needs to just come clean. Stop gaslighting your wife and just tell the truth. He's just building up more and more lies, and it's starting to sound unbelievable.
To say, like, I don't trust.
I don't know how
I
else.
don't trust your answer. I
don't know how else to calm you or to make you feel more secure.
Well, if you would actually tell me what the truth is. Like, honestly, I don't even care if you are cheating on me. I just want to know. At this point, I'm just fed up with all the lying and everyone lying to me, and I really, really need someone to just tell me the truth. So can you please just tell me the truth?
That is the
Sounds to me like Jared's going to be sticking to his lies. It's not going to end well for him, I'll tell you that.
truth. I love you. I am not. Terry is 60 years old. I've been working with her for, 7 years now? There's no, that's not true. I'm not with Terry.
Are you with anybody else?
Someone else?
No, I'm not with anybody else. I'm with you, Hayley. I am with my wife, Hayley.
All right. Look,
is it.
Hayley, we're going to let you go. I get it. It doesn't add up to me either. And you know your husband, if he's not telling the truth, you've got to continue to chip away at what's happening here, what he's covering up. And good luck to you, Hayley.